Guys, you don't need a DeLorean to turn your car into a time machine. Any car will do. You just get in, drive a little southeast of Marco, over the Stan Gober Bridge, into Goodland, Florida, and get over to Stan's Idle Hour. Now you're in Old Florida, and that's fun.
It's a beautiful day.
This is Lori Zor. Lori, along with thousands of others from Southwest Florida, have an intense connection to, of all things, a place called Stan's Idle Hour.
So we came here for vacation. We didn't know what to do. We didn't do much research. We just knew it was a beach community. Yeah. And so we went to have lunch somewhere, and they said, tomorrow you're going to Stan's.
If you go to Stan's website, they call themselves a seafood restaurant, probably because there's no two other words yet in the English language to describe what's actually going on here.
It was like 10:30, 11 in the morning, and all I could see was milk crates being brought out full of booze, just tons and tons of milk crates. And I'm going, what's going on here?
And that was her introduction to Stan's, her introduction to a feeling, her introduction to where she's gonna live someday, old Southwest Florida.
And all of a sudden the sun came out, and so did a few thousand other people. All of a sudden a band came.
A few thousand?
It just showed up, and it just kind of unfolded in front of us.
And was Stan there?
He was always here.
And then did he get on stage?
Always. He's the host.
You see, for a place like Stan's to happen, a whole lot of stars need to align.
It just hard to explain it how it fell into place, almost like the perfect storm.
You see, Goodland's a fishing village relatively untouched. Stan's is nestled perfectly on this quaint fishing village road where the road meets the water. You can get there by boat, you can get there by car, by bike, Harley, jet ski, or you can get there by foot. But what's at the heart of Stan's is Stan. And although Stan is not with us anymore, you can feel his presence every moment you're here.
He was a fishing guide. He took people fishing for a living, and then he came and helped my mom run the place for years. And we're cleaning the fish over here all the time.
Stan is a lover of life. He's a lover of people. You could feel that.
And he says to me and my two brothers, I'm going to put a stage right there, and I'm going to hire a band, and I'm going to sing with him. We said, you're out of your damn mind. You're crazy.
And he was on stage. He always did. He introduced everybody. He was an American, a patriot, but he loved people and he loved to help people.
He sang songs, he wrote songs, he told jokes. He took the stars that aligned and sprinkled a little Stan on it.
Loved life, loved women. There is no doubt about that. And he was the life of the party, and he would help anybody. He just had a way about him. I don't know, he just had this outlook about life that I can't even really hardly explain.
Lori and her crew took me to this year's Mullet Festival to get the full Stan's experience. All the traditions happened, the Yankee Dollar, the Mullet Queen, the Buzzard Lope dance.
People come from all over the world, literally, to come to Stan's. It's amazing when I sit there and talk to somebody and they say, yeah, we just drove down from Tampa for this. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Stan was old Florida, and Stan's will always be old Florida. When you have a personality as big as Stan's was, it can literally echo for generations. And although you can't see him, Stan is still right here, hosting every single event.
You know, it just is. And I'll be honest with you, some days I come down here and this place just blows my mind.
We had so much fun
Yeah.
that I said when we move down here, not if.
Oh,
when
really?
we move down here, I'm coming here every Sunday.
My dad told me right before he died, he said, whatever the hell you do not change that place. If you change this place, you're going to make the biggest mistake of your life.
It's funny because I went into this bathroom
yeah.
during the Mullet Fest. I was like, how I supposed to see in here?
Yeah.
Is there no
The light in there don't
I'm
work
like,
half the time.
At least drill a hole in the door so some sunshine can get in there.
Yeah, and like I said,
Maybe that's a plan.
but that a lot of restaurants in that situation would fail because of the bathroom.
Right.
We don't.
No.
I think it
That
actually
it's now
is.
part of the
Yes,
allure.
that's part of it.
It's a beautiful day. We're on our way, watching